Queen Ayaba,
So many
your
parts.
hair is beautiful.
Hold on.
I was waiting for Sheila for Queen Aduni.
Mm-hmm. Now I had to remember where I was.
Where she was.
Where I was. This is.
Can y'all hear that music in the background?
No.
Let me know when you can hear
Just
it.
a little bit. It's just a little. It's not bothering at all. Here we go, ladies.
Grand Rising, Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us this morning. At 9 a.m., we will close our social media and continue on Zoom only. Join us by getting your Zoom link at elizabethvisionaryconference.org. We'll be there until 10 a.m. You can join us now, and we'll see you in the Elizabeth Zoom room. Today, your hosts are Mama Ayaba Bay and Mama Awa Asaseya. Enjoy.
Grand Rising, and may your day continue to be full of positive surprises.
Grand Rising.
Yay!
Yeah. Today we're going to
another million.
Another million. Today we are going to focus on reviews. We have questions for you. We want to know if what you have received from the information that we have presented so far, how are you using that information? Are you aware of your chakra centers more so than you were prior to receiving this information? We don't want it to just go out and just be words in space. That's not our objective. Also, I have a definition I want to read to you. Spiritual definitions of motherhood. All women are mothers, as women are the custodians of the magnetic force that creates forms on all levels of life. The magnetic force that creates forms on all levels of life. I was thinking about all of this stuff last night before I went to sleep, and how magnificent this body is that we are dwelling in. And I'm just amazed at it. The longer I live, the more amazed I am. How you can think a thought and it manifests right in your life's path. But we do not intentionally, for the most part, most of us don't intentionally do that. So from the rest of the series on chakras, I want you all to start practicing your intentions. Think the thought that you really want. Focus on the chakra centers that assist in making that happen. Hi, beautiful Nawili.
Greetings, Nawili.
Greetings, Nawili.
Yeah.
Greetings, beloved. Glad to see y'all.
Glad to be seen. Oh, there's another one.
Lily B.
Yay!
Come on in with it.
We were just sharing how women are the custodians of the magnetic force that creates forms in all levels of life. We're also sharing that we're going to be doing reviews today on the chakra centers that we have presented so far. And we are going to call on you to let us know how you're doing with that knowledge and what you're doing with that knowledge and how are you making it work for you. We're also talking about intention. how we're able to say something and down the road of our life, it manifests. But now we want to manifest intentionally, not unintentionally, not a passing thought. Because thoughts are what? Do y'all remember what I said thoughts were many weeks ago?
Other things.
All
Thoughts.
right, now really go to the head of the class. She's graduating summa cum laude. Yes, thoughts are things. And the last chakra we talked to you about was the heart. And that heart is affected by your thoughts. You see that big smile on Lily B's picture on her face?
Mhm.
That makes the heart rejoice. It's amazing what thoughts and what your facial expressions can bring to your heart. You don't have to run and jog every day, but you ought to put on some music and dance. That makes the heart rejoice as well. And at the same time, it causes it to pump more blood and you be happy and everything.
Movement, yes.
Movement. And back in the day, we used to dance with the door frame. Everyone told me we gotta have a partner. Not when we were growing up. And you grab the door frame and you dance and swing yourself around. You grab the door frame, you swing yourself back around. Oh yeah, we dance.
I gotta try that. You dance with the door frame.
Do the bump with the door frame.
Yeah,
That's right. Bump it on out. So, oh yeah. And I want to cover, we're going to cover, I think it was, who was it? It was At Peace, who wanted to know more about the Sanskrit names for the chakra center. She was very interested, especially in the Guru chakra. So we're going to get through these. We also have been giving you those names: Muladhara, Saraswati, Saraswata,
Anahata.
Swadhisthana, Anahata, Manipura. So
We
I'm
need
going
to
to
throw
start it
that.
off.
We need to throw that as a next test. Each one of y'all bring one of the Sanskrit names.
Okay,
Yeah.
look at her.
Yeah.
Look at Evelyn.
It's like a test. What is the Anahata chakra?
The heart chakra. First, we have to practice saying it.
See, yeah, see, Manipura.
So my Queen Aduni, do you have the pictures for me to go up on the screen? Would you be so kind as to put the root chakra up there on the screen? I'm not, she's gonna put it on the screen, but that's not what I'm gonna tell you at first. Let me turn my music down. I have brought a meditation. I have brought a meditation for us as well. I just want the picture there for you to look at it.
Bless you.
That would be the Manipura. The Swadhisthana is the second chakra. We want to start with the Manipura, which is the root chakra.
It's red. It should be red.
My goodness.
It would be red.
It has 4 petals. If it just has 4 petals, then that is.
Yeah, I didn't send you that one.
I don't see it.
That's crazy.
Well,
you have it, Hawa?
Yes, ma'am. Hold on. I don't know. Can I? Where that? Okay, right here. There.
Mm-hmm.
And the 4 petals, or the petals that you see around each chakra symbol, it emulates energy.
What's the name of it?
This chakra right here.
Yes.
The root chakra. It is called. Is this the Muladhara?
Muladhara.
Muladhara chakra. Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to get the spelling of it. I can pull it up for the meditation.
M-U-L. Go ahead, Hawa.
M-U-L-A-D-H-A-R-A. Hara.
M-A-M-U-L-A-D. D. Okay. Okay. So you have a total of 6 chakras?
No,
But we have the base 7 chakras. It is 7.
I'm just talking about how many pictures I have.
Oh, how many
Oh,
pictures?
you
It should
had
be 7.
3 or 4. I think you have, I sent you
I had
4.
five pictures. I'm gonna pull this up. That would be 6. And so whatever the 7th one is.
So, well, the 7 one was probably the one that was missed.
All right, I'm gonna shoot that to you right now. You see this one coming to,
Oh, yeah, I gotta go through a whole bunch of changes to get it into my. It's better
well,
that you
just
tell
for,
me
just
and
for
let me
you,
find
Yeah,
it.
we can add it later. Yeah.
just for tomorrow. I mean, just for next time. Hawa has a picture of it. I think, I don't know if y'all can see what
What's
I
it
got.
called? The other one?
This is the root chakra, the first chakra.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Let me,
Oh, I see.
you know what? Let me show you what I have, okay? So that your meditation will go real smoothly.
Mhm.
Okay, so these are the ones that I have.
Yeah, that's the only one that's missing. Oh, you got the
That would
anahata
be only
twice.
6.
You got the anahata, the green one. You got that twice.
Okay, they were 2 different things, so that's,
Okay. All right. All right. Yep. So that's the only one.
oh, well,
And
that
that's
would only make 4.
Well, Queen, are we putting all of them on, or are we putting them on as we go? Queen Ayaba? Because yes, we discussed the solar
Unmute
plexus.
yourself. Ayaba, unmute yourself, honey.
All right. I was saying I was gonna only put up the ones we were reviewing.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then
And
it should be 4.
1, 2,
Muladhara,
3.
Manipura, Anahata.
It's just that one, the root chakra is
1,
missing.
2,
That's all.
3, 4.
But one of them is wrong. It's
Which one is wrong? You said wrong. What's wrong?
the one that the orange one next to the
This
yellow
one?
one. That one, you can get rid of that one because that's just a repeat of the one next to it.
Oh, I just wanted to show y'all how pretty it was. That's all.
Oh, okay. All right, we just missing the root chakra. That's all.
But you can remove it. You can remove it. I just want to show you how pretty. When you go on the pages where they have the reproductions, my Lord, they are so beautiful. And that one kind of pulled me in. But if any of you is sitting in front of a computer, you could type Muladhara chakra in Google and it'll pull it up for you so you can see the picture. But anyway, first chakra is root chakra, and think about the fact of the matter that plants have roots that rooted into the earth, and everything starts, and the foundation is your root, root. And the location at the base of the spine, the basic issues of it is survival, vitality, stability, security. The color is red. The mantra is Lam, Lam, Lam.
And the affirmation is I am.
And if balanced, you feel security, humility. You feel grounded, you feel stable, energetic, your optimal weight, healthy eating, proper elimination, and other things you could think of too.
Yeah, it's a sense of, once this chakra is balanced, it's a sense of belonging, a sense of security. And like Mama said, it's the roots that anchor you and hold you stable while your journey on this earth. That's the root chakra.
The motivational forces for living with this root chakra, the Anahata, the Manipura, the Swadhisthana, and the Muladhara chakras. Those together are your motivational forces for living. So when you don't feel motivated, when you feel blah, whatever all that other stuff is, then those, you should take a moment out to just meditate, empty your mind. Well, you can't really empty your mind. I don't want to use that phrase.
Or quiet the chatter. Just
Quiet
sit
the chatter.
still. Mhm,
Quiet the chatter.
mhm.
And those chakra centers, the Anahata, the heart, the Manipura, the Swadhisthana, and the Muladhara will respond in kind. Once the spiritual and mental faculties are fully developed, the psychic powers of the psyche can be used as aids to living. The way the West works, they want to put psychic in some corner by itself.
Yes,
Psychic does
that's
not.
it.
That's it. That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Yes.
That's really beautiful. You see it. You see that even though it's a root chakra, you see that little curve down there, which also represents namaste or peace. You see that? That om,
At the bottom, well,
that's shaped like a heart.
yes, that's shaped like a heart. That's in the center.
So we're all, I think Hawa spoke last week on how everything is connected. I was speaking to a young cousin of mine yesterday about how everything is connected. But you know, first I had to get through him telling me everything he knows. And then I shared with him about these chakra centers and all. So for those of you who were here last week and the week before that and the week before that, do you have anything you will yourself to share this morning about anything that you've already acquired or learned?
This is Deidre, Grand Rising, everyone. Let's see, for me, you know what I realize is I'm drawn to the colors. So I pay attention each day to the colors around me, what I'm wearing, and how it corresponds to the chakras. So that's been something that has been really pulling me, is the colors of the chakras.
Ashe. The root chakra here, the red chakra, that is the fire. That's the energy that pulls. And they said, like, to balance yourself, if you want to put a little pep in your step, you surround yourself with the red. You eat red. You meditate on red. You can do a meditation that will draw in each one of the chakras and align your chakras with just meditation. But yes, good job.
I eat beets every day.
Oh,
Beet
yeah.
powder. I put it in my drink. Beet powder. I put it on my salads. It's not just for the red for me. It's also because, according to what they say about beets, it keeps your arteries and the connection to your heart open and flowing freely. So even if you don't have a problem in that area, you should make it a habit to eat beets. I know when I was a little girl, my mom used to cook the beets and put sugar in it and make it sweet. And we ate them beets, man. I mean, cold or hot. So I see you smiling, Deidre.
Yeah, Deidre, I was just thinking about what you just said. If you said that you've been noticing red, then the organs that are affected with this first chakra is the adrenal glands. The adrenal gland sits on top of the kidney.
Yes.
The colon, even the skeletal muscle system. Red, blood, your veins and your arteries. All this carries oxygen and nourishment throughout your body when these chambers are flowing correctly. Yes, Nawili.
I'm picking on Deidre talking about the colors, you know, that she notices every day. So 1976, when I was carrying my first child, I noticed everything green around me. It's like green became, I called it I started saying it was my spiritual heart color, not having been exposed to any of the chakras or yoga or anything. And I just carried that color in my heart, and I used to just touch my heart and do this all the time and just walk in nature. And I just shifted in my favorite color probably since I've been here in Detroit. But since, got coming into yogic practice and high and more overstanding, finding out that the green was anahata, was a heart chakra. So
Anahata.
I've
Yes.
been hearing
I love.
that
Yes.
vibration. Like I said, I remember the day in 1976, I was like, green, green, green. In fact, during my pregnancy, my diet was spinach and oranges. The
Oh,
whole,
look at it.
literally, that's all I ate with my eldest for 9, until he was conceived. So yeah, thank you.
That reminds me, thinking back, when with one of my children, I craved everything yellow. I had yellow bananas. I had lemon, and I ain't really care for lemon. But now that you think about it, I guess it was working on my solar plex chakra. The whole pregnancy. One child is an orange, one child is banana, and one child is strawberry. So that's that red, yellow, and orange.
Wow.
No kidding. One child, I wanted everything strawberry. I even had strawberry shakes that I would get when I used to be into McDonald's. I used to have strawberry shakes, strawberries itself. I tried everything till I figure out I just wanted the strawberry, you know. And same thing with everything yellow. And then it's just, I just wanted that banana. And
Well, your red child, is he strong-willed?
my red child is Shari, my daughter.
Is she strong-willed?
Woo! and my next child, wow, he is the solar plex. He is my worry wart. He's my emotional. See how deep this can get? You can really connect it to your walk in life. Once you put all the little pieces to the puzzle together, you say, now I understand. But we got a
Yes.
lifetime to learn though. And at my age, I'm so excited and fascinated because I'm learning like every day. I always make sure learn something new. Or what have you learned new? And my orange child, he is the sacred child. That's my Leo. He's firm. He's firm. So I got a mushy banana one. I got a out of control strawberry child. And then my orange that just roll on along.
I was sharing with my cousin yesterday also about okay, he and his wife don't have any children yet, but I'm gonna help him. They're gonna have a baby. What it is it's just so much to share with you all that sometimes I'll be thinking 2 and 3 times. I shouldn't think in it, just go ahead on and let them thought be things that can help us and influence the way we move through this life. Because the way the European mind or the Western world has us moving through the life is very detrimental to our health, our ability to make decisions, and all those types of things. And one of the main regions that they have been attacking us on in the last many years is the relationship between male and female. They're pushing for this idea that giving birth has nothing to do with the man. It got everything to do with the woman. Well, I don't know no woman that had a baby without a seed from a man. So, I mean, maybe there's somebody out there that's doing it. I don't know about it. If I find out about it, believe me, I will bring it to the table. But I was sharing that with him, and that the relationship with life is that the male carries that spiritual life force energy. I always used to wonder why the black man always under attack. Why they always trying to kill him? They ain't trying to kill him. They're trying to kill his seed. They're trying to kill his ability to bring forth God on the planet. And as a matter of fact, in the 70s, the CIA, people were back in the 70s, we were doing investigative reporting. I don't know how many of y'all remember. There was a lot of investigative reporting going on, and it showed up on TV. And one of those was a document, I don't know how they got it, but from the CIA office. And it said that we have to keep the Black race from bringing forth Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. I was waiting for somebody to say wow. It was right there, right in the front of the camera on the screen, and all the little parts they didn't want people to see, they blacked out with the black ink thing, you know, the black pen, felt
Say it
pen.
again. Would you just repeat that? Because that has been the Black man history, how to erase us.
That's right. And if you all haven't read it yet, all of us should get a copy of a book called The ISIS Papers by Dr. Francis Cress Welsing. I see some people shaking their head. They already read it. They got it. But it's important. And another thing that we need to do, and all of this is chakra based, because chakra is your survival.
Right. Right.
Woman is mother. I don't care if you got a husband, a boyfriend, or what you got. You his mama. You're his sister. And you're his lover. And you're his friend. And you got to know when to put all them caps on.
I'm learning.
Oh yeah, girl.
I'm
I
learning.
will have a story for y'all in a minute.
Oh,
She's working on it, on her project.
my male project, my partner project.
She killing it too.
And I'm amazed that it's working. And I have to tap myself every once in a while to stop thinking about the past of this ain't gonna last, or this gonna break down, or this. I'm just going full forward with the flow, and it's working.
Well, good for you.
So that means your root chakra is primarily the inspiration that is now moving through your person, because the root chakra, those negative thoughts, those things that want to try to push you back, is coming from the root chakra area. So that's awesome.
Just like a tree, the root is at the bottom of the tree. I'm just having one of these visions, but the roots is at the bottom. That tree, which is the body, is not going to make it without the roots. The roots die, the tree dies. The limbs, it dies. So it all takes place in the most powerful chakra that, yes, is powerful, because without the root chakra, none of the other chakras can exist.
Oh, powerful visualization. I love that. A visual. I love that visual.
That's how I think anyway. I create this picture. And I guess that's why I can paint, because I create this crazy picture. And I think I'm the only one the only one that can see this. But
well, it's an energy of Head-Head-Ru. Head-Head-Ru is basically one of the faculties in each and every one of us. Some people have it more open than others, based on, I suppose, our karma and reincarnation and all the other things we've done in terms of what comes forth. Yeah, you're right.
Just break it down. Just things I like to break, like Queen likes to break words down. I like to break what we talk about or things down and put it in a image, because we are very visual people. And back to the root.
Well, we're going to do a meditation after we get off at around 9 o'clock. So let me know. We're going to do a meditation. It's a meditation that comes from a meditation practice that I use. And it's going to be about 18 minutes. And in that meditation, your part in it is not to try and not think. Your part in it is to relax into those chakras that we've been teaching or sharing information with you. And you don't have to try. You just think of it and you'll go there. As you know, one of the first meditations we did, I forgot what was the phrase I gave y'all. Aduni, I know you remember everything. I forgot what the phrase was. Meet me.
Yeah.
It was meet me. So you learn from that experience that you don't have to say, okay, I'm going to focus on the Manipura chakra. I'm going to focus on you don't have to say any of that. This here mind is magnetic. All you got to do is image So the meditation we're going to do is based on destiny, which in the solar set system is called Seker for male, Sekert for female. When you see T at the end of words in the Kemetic system, those are female words. So we're going to do this around 9 o'clock. And I'm hoping y'all are gonna have a great experience. It's a guided meditation. So listen to the brother who's giving you the guidance. Don't you think about the thoughts you're thinking. Thoughts are things, so they're gonna move through your mind just like little kids move through the room. Anyway, so Hawa, I talked about the Muladhara chakra. Would you do the second one? Review the second one. Anybody have any comments you want to make about your own experience with the root chakra? Do you feel stronger in any areas now that you have learned about it? Do you see any areas you need to work on in terms of your trust areas?
And have you applied any of
Yes.
these just as a practice? Everything forms with a practice. By practice, just taking one and practice the colors, practice the crystals for it, the meditation for it, the food for it. That's your homework.
And I have a question. Go
I
ahead.
feel stable, more stable, when I think about the that chakra, the root chakra, I do feel more stable. And since we've been talking about it, and I gear myself towards the red again, because I love the colors, I think about being more rooted and stable.
Right.
All right, great.
That's wonderful, because even if anything is out of balance or unbalanced, just by going to that thought, the body start healing itself.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, you don't need to go to the doctor. Well, you go to the doctor when it gets out of hand, but the body is constantly trying to mend, repair, and heal itself. You may not like the outcome, like arthritis is the outcome.
Right.
Arthritis is the outcome because the body have this foreign object placed like in the finger or something, and it tries to rid it, but it can't get rid of it. So I put a Band-Aid around it.
Yes.
You come back to it later, and then it still tried it, and it can't. So I put another Band-Aid. After a while, it become a cast,
Right.
and that cast become arthritis.
That's right.
Anyone else?
Good
Proud of
job,
you, sister.
Good job. Greetings. Come on in here, Heteru.
We just finished talking about you. Your energy, the Heteru energy, actually. So what we're doing is reviewing, blessed love, my sister. What we're doing is reviewing what we've been over already and asking you, what results have you been experiencing now that you have this consciousness, this knowledge of the presence of this energy that they call chakras.
And if while she's getting that together, I was wondering, with all the chakras, you can see the different petals on each of them. And I was wondering, what's the significance of the different number of petals on each of the chakra flowers?
That's a good question. The petals are like the resonating energy. It's like, I'll find it so I can explain it.
Okay.
Without all my extras. But keep that in mind. We'll talk about it.
Okay, thank you.
I have something I can share with you about it.
Yay.
You see, look at the shape of it. What shape do you see?
Which one are you talking about?
The Muladhara, the root chakra.
The root is 4. It's 4.
It's 4, and what shape is that?
And that's the square.
Absolutely. And what does the square represent?
Oh, definitely. It's stability.
What's that F word? Foundation.
Foundation, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all for the parameter. all
Right.
right, from corner to corner. And that's the
Correct.
energy that's flowing. That's like the cycle or the speed of the energy that flows.
Okay.
More it's, you know, but we'll talk about it.
What about what's within the square? What is in the square?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, the
Oh,
heart.
let me show you. But see, that one don't have it. But if you can see this one, what is in the dead center?
Before you get to that, what's the second symbol that's in the square? You see a square and then you
Yeah,
see
you
a what?
see a square triangle.
Oh, yeah, the symbol.
You see a circle. See how you missed that? Because your eyes moving straight to the center. But
Yes.
the building is the same as a pyramid. You have the square and you have the circle. They both equal 360 degrees. They both equal to 9. And 9 is the completion of one cycle and the beginning of another.
Yes.
And
Okay.
then within that circle, they have another square. But that square represents 4 triangles. You have a triangle in the middle, see that?
Yeah.
And the 4 triangles, I would say, condenses into that one triangle in the middle with the symbol of Om.
There you
Can
go.
everybody say Om?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Howard, you got to take it.
No, I was just saying, you see that triangle that is upside down? That's in the root chakra, and that's woman. That's like the pelvic. That is
Right.
like that.
Well, it's male and female, really, because they got
Yes.
one.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
It looks a little different.
Yeah, the male has one too. But that is the pelvic area.
Right.
And that's how the pelvic has the wings and it comes down. That's the shape of the pelvic area.
Now, I don't know how many of you, I ain't gonna say how many, how can I put this? If you examine your internal self, you'll find you have a form inside of that that's very much like a penis.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. She said, it even has a little hole at the bottom of it, just like a penis does.
Yeah.
See, the women organ parts are internal. The male has the same organ parts external. That's why I was saying when we opened, that this body is fascinating to me. And I'm just compelled to live in it this time around.
Yes.
Living in it. And I want to be a friend with it. I don't want to be its enemy. Yes.
There you go. There you go.
And that's what we want to do. We want to be
can't
the
get
friend.
another.
Say what?
I just said you can't get another. You might as well work with what you got.
Can't get another until you leave this one.
There you go. There you go. You can artificial plastic it up with all kind of fake stuff.
That don't change. They don't change.
Jane Brown's wife died on the operating table when she was trying to get that permanent eyeliner thing around her eyes. That's how she died, doing that.
Yep.
So anyone else want to contribute to whatever you may have experienced in this last week or last 2 weeks?
How have the chakras worked for you? What have you noticed about them? How have you applied them?
Well, for me, I've been using them because I've been doing the 5 rites, which help align and align them, and something else it does. I can't remember right now the language, but I do the 5 Tibetan rites every day, and I really enjoy them because they help with the alignment and help just balance the structure of our bodies and our chakras. So that's one thing that I do.
Before you came on, Heteru, we were talking about the root chakra as the root, the tree. And without the root, there is no tree. So that's the body. Well, really, you're sitting on this foundation, that's that word again, that everything else is on.
So you say you do the Tibetan alignment?
It's called the 5 Tibetan rites. I do them every morning.
Could you demonstrate?
I'll
You
do,
know, we
yes,
always
I'll show
call
you.
on you. We always call on
Yes,
you.
yes, I'll do one of each. Okay, so the first one is a spin. So you hold your arms up, shoulder level. And they say to put the palms both down, but for balance, I do one up and one down. And I spin from the left to the right. Now, if you're left-handed, if your clockwise is the other way, we don't discriminate. If your clockwise is the opposite way, that's fine. But you start off in 3 reps of everything. So like I said, you spin. That's the spin. And then you go down to the floor. Right, number 2 is the leg raise, which is you're here, palms are down. You want to make sure your back is in the floor. Push through the heels. Tuck chin to chest. You shouldn't come any higher than the bottom of your shoulder blade. Inhale up. Oh, engage the abs. Inhale up.
Yeah.
And exhale down. That's right, number 2. The leg raise or the J pose. And then we have the arch pose is number 3. You're in on your knees. Tuck, toes tucked. It's hard to show this one, Bo.
You got it. You got it.
Hands under your glutes, and then you tuck chin to chest and inhale back.
Yes. Yes. It's opening that heart chakra.
Yeah.
It's putting pressure, like pressing the organs of the solar plex or the belly chakra.
Well, yeah, it's all chakra movement. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And yeah, that first move, the spin, that's the one that aligns and gets your chakras in line. Okay. Number 4 is the reverse tabletop. So you press your palms into the floor. Hands aim towards the feet. And you don't have to do this because the body has a hinge. So when you press into the floor, you raise up a little bit more, just a bit. And then tuck chin to chest and then inhale up, rolling from heel to foot.
Yeah.
Here. Then exhale down. That's right, number 4. And the final right is the upward and downward dog. Breathing is the opposite of yoga. So you want to go inhale into a plank. Exhale into upward dog.
Yes.
And then push back.
Inhale.
Inhaling into downward dog. This is the opposite of yoga for the breathing.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And then when I'm done, I do a breathing technique that you tuck the thumb between the ring and pinky finger, like the letter M. And then you inhale up, hold out, tuck and exhale. And then you breathe through one nostril.
Mm-hmm.
Inhale and then switch and exhale out of the other. And you do that on both sides.
You know this is not gonna be the last time I'm gonna ask you to do that.
I know, that's powerful. To take time every day.
You can teach this as a class if you don't do nothing else. You can just
Well,
teach
I do it I do it once online in the morning. And once a week online to get, people in the next move, because you start off with 3 and you go all the way up to 21, so it takes 10 weeks. So I'll do I do a class, I do a session on Facebook and Instagram for one of the days. My goal is Monday, but whenever it happens. And then during the week, if people want to join me, I have them come on Zoom or whatever and do them with me at 7.
Well,
that information. Yeah, put that information.
Are we people too? Are we people too?
Oh,
yes, you're people. Yes. I didn't say a word, did I? Okay.
Put that information in our chat so we can join you.
So we can join. We want to join.
All right.
I want to join. I'm gonna keep this vehicle as lucid as I can.
I know.
But the one thing I like about them is because they exercise the body from head to toe, and it's a great builder of strength. But it's all it's for the chakras, man.
Yep.
What's the purpose of the thumb being right here?
I got that from the Dalai Lama did it, and I don't know. I need to find out, but I know it. I know, I don't know. That's what he chooses to use, and I can look that up. Breathing with tucking the thumb between the ring and pinky. I know the ring finger represents the heart.
The ring and pinky.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have to look up and see what pinky represent, but right there. Long life. I don't know.
Or is it
I'll look
between,
it up.
it's between
The
the,
ring,
oh, these two, I had it between these.
the ring and pinky.
The ring and the
and pinky.
okay.
We got a university right here within the Elizabeth.
Yeah, I've been doing it for 8 years. Been doing these.
Yeah, well, we need to add. We need to jump on in that double dutch with you, girl.
Okay. I'll send the info.
Anyone else? Thank you, Mama Heru.
So
A
each
nation.
of
So
the,
we gonna
so
finish.
what I'm gonna, what
Not
what I'd like,
really.
yeah, what I wanted to say is there is a science and a technology to hand mudras, and that's what they are.
Okay,
So
thanks.
I'm trying, okay, I know that the thumb always represents the divine or the most high. I know this finger, which people throw up,
We can't see you,
represents
baby. We just see a,
Wait, we see your crochet blanket.
yeah.
Where you at now? You got
There you
I
are.
don't see.
Oh, okay. So thumb represents the most high, your divine presence. When you see in meditation, these two fingers put together, either this way active or this way relaxed. This is you or yourself.
Which finger was the first one you touched? I didn't see.
Okay, the thumb to the first.
Okay, index. Okay. All right.
Okay, so in each of these is a planet with a quality. So I'm skipping around, but while we're on the call, I'm gonna pull it up so I can share it.
Okay.
This finger that you see people throw up all the time, when your thumb touches that middle finger, for patience. Oh, this one is Mercury, communication. If you're in a meeting, that ring finger, if you're in a meeting, you want to get to the crux of it and share from your place of truth, it's that ring finger. So like I said, while I'm on the phone, I'll get the planets and I'll tell you the qualities. And then you'll see in a lot of the yoga that I practice, we do a lot of mudras where we're moving. So like this one would be Satanama, which is beginning, end, death, birth. So I'll share. There's a whole beautiful science to hand mudras, because we're always doing all these things with our hands and using them, and that's our power right there where we're doing things.
Right.
So yeah, thanks Heteru for bringing that back to my mind. Yeah.
In African cosmology, they work with the elements.
Yeah.
And so they connect. This is earth. And this is earth because this is the finger that can reach each one of the other elements. So this is earth. This is mineral, water, nature, and fire. And they said this one is fire, and it's on the pinky finger because you don't want too much fire. Fire burns, but you do need a lot of the water.
I like water.
Stop it.
Yeah, that way.
But each one they hold when they want to work with a certain, like right now, we the root chakra.
Which one is earth, the thumb?
The thumb is earth, because without the earth, like the roots, there's no other. This here can connect with each one of the other elements.
Wow.
And the two middle ones is what?
I was trying to find my chart. This is mineral. This is mineral, memory. This one here is water, reconciliation, nature. And this one here is fire, the rim of the ancestors, the fire.
So when you're just sitting around pulling on your fingers, now you know what you're pulling on.
I'm gonna find a chart that is from Melodoma Somé.
And so I just found a chart. Oh, what did my video? I just found a chart that also for each of the chakras has a hand mudra. So I'm going to, I'll send that to Aduni or to Aduni, and then everyone can see the chart that's also
Wonderful. Awesome.
associated with chakra.
Everybody else, thank you so much. Now, really, being with y'all is like being in a band. Everybody got their instrument, and when they play, we make music.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Hawa, you want to go next to the next one?
Did we, are we moving on to the second
Move up.
chakra?
Uh-huh. Moving on up
Moving on up.
to the next one.
Anybody can tell me what is the second chakra?
Sacral.
The sacrum. Do you know the Sanskrit name for it?
Savadishana.
What Deidre said.
Yeah.
Put it up on the screen, Queen Aduni, please.
I'm coming.
And this one has 6 petals.
Oh, look, there it is.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
wait, let me do a screenshot right quick. Can you do that?
Let me do one too.
Shift and 4, F4. No, that wasn't it. Oh, this is not my computer. Oh man, I made my computer mess up. Oh, I could take a picture with this. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get it. Ding dong. Where's my camera?
Wow. Who knew?
That vibrant orange.
Okay, got it. All right.
And just that color alone, orange. Oh man, it's not that one. Yes, that one. That's it. That's it.
I love these symbols. Are so beautiful.
Aren't they? They are. And that one has, wait a minute, it has 6 petals.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to find I wanted to talk about my color orange here. Well, the second chakra, it's closely related to red. It sparks more controversy because of the hue. There are usually strong positives or negatives associated with the orange, with the true color of orange. The areas that it affects is the uterus, the large bowel, prostate, ovaries, testes. I'm trying to find, because I know it's more, but that's basically it.
Reproductive area.
Yeah. That's the uterus, and everything that's in it, vaginal area. And the personality trait of the second chakra associates with our sexual drive, our emotions, our convictions, our
Creativity.
Yeah, creativity, optimism, construction, and it stimulates appetite. They said this is that stimulate appetite, and it encourages socialization. It makes you warm, and this is the area that you want to feel snuggy and comfy. And where's my book at?
Is located between the genital and the navel.
Yes.
Its basic issues are creativity, sexuality, reproduction, pleasure.
Yes,
color,
Yeah.
The mantra is VAM.
This
It's
is what I was
balanced.
looking for. Yeah.
If it's, you'll know when it's balanced because you will experience joy,
Yes.
creativity, sexuality, a healthy sex life, prosperity, even patience, fertility, and pleasure. If it's unbalanced, you'll feel guilty, shyness, irresponsibility, infertility, sexual issues, allergy, and eating disorder.
Yes.
A
Yes.
lot of things in America. See, we live in the West. We reside in the West,
There you
but
go.
we live in the East. So if you want to do more than reside, you need to reacquaint yourselves, or we need to reacquaint ourselves with these principles. So at once you can recognize why you may be experiencing certain reactions and responses to things going around in your daily life. Like people who say they're shy, are they really shy, or are they having an imbalance in the Swadhisthana chakra, the second chakra? My cousin's wife is having a problem with fertility. I'm going to bring this up to them so they can start learning about that. Maybe she'll find out she's not really infertile as much as she needs to, may have an adjustment in that area. You know, chiropractic adjustments are essential. You should just do it as your way of life. You don't have to wait till something, you feel something go wrong. By the time you feel it, it's been in there too long. It's been out of alignment too long. Yeah. I was having problems with my knees. Every now and then pregnant, they really get to hurting. And I went to the chiropractor, and it wasn't no problem with my knees. It was a problem with my low back. She made the adjustment, and I danced on out the office.
And Louise Hayes, she equips or equate low back problems to finance.
So what?
Worries about finance.
Worry about finance. Yeah, right.
Yep.
You need to go straight to that doggone. Is that the sacral chakra? That's worrying. That's the
That's the
intestine.
sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra affirmation is I feel. So that's the emotional part. That's that house and store the fear, the fatigue, the insecure, the this being not feeling connected and attached to anything, not feeling passionate, not feeling loved.
Right.
I want to share this with y'all. This may have something to do with chakras. The prevailing attitudes towards women or towards women. Remember what and wait a minute, what? And then there was woman. I wanted to tell you why that came to me, because everything that we're talking about is coming to us through what? Through women, through women. We're talking about this. They always say that how the woman acts is how the society is going to behave. And they say that behind every great man, there's a great woman. But do you really understand the significance of it? Everyone that curseth his father or his mother shall be put to death. Now, man has been cursing Eve, who he believes to be the mother of mankind, for thousands of years. Is it any wonder that humanity is spiritually dead? But you have to remember, they're not talking about everybody. They're talking about Western humanity. Everybody don't live like this. Eve can be a short way of saying evolution. You see, there was no Eve and no Adam, but there was evolution and still is evolution. And there was atom, atom, and still is atom. And that atom is magnetically brought together in the womb of a woman to form a physical being. Without the seed, none of that would take place. Our relationship with males, with men, is primarily a waltz, a dance. And if you don't know how to dance, you need to ask somebody. Go into those chakra areas and realize that you have help. America is a place, or the United States is a place that make you think the only help you got is to leave your house and go sit in front of somebody at a desk who don't know half about you. Your body is your body. Nobody can explain it, talk about it, or experience it better than you can. You understand me? Now, if the growth and development of the vehicle that gives birth, talking about woman, is frustrated and restricted, then that which it brings to life will reflect these oppressive conditions. I like Sister Howard told us about the 3 different types of foods she ate with 3 different children, and how those 3 children are different and reflect the energy of those 3 types of food. I always try to find the evidence to support whatever it is we're dealing with here. To limit the growth of women is to retard the evolution of the planet. And over here in the United States, they're limiting the growth of women. They keep throwing out their idea of what woman is. You can't tell me that. I'm a melanin woman. I'm blessed by the sun. I have a different response to life. When I say I'm talking about all of us. Right. Achievements of global import are seldom made in countries where women are deprived of basic human rights. They like to throw out words like that. What is basic human rights? We're not human. Basic divine rights. The divine right, hello, that's right. The divine right of God is love. The divine right of God is truth. The divine right of God is peace. How do we know that? Because nothing survives in chaos that I know of. Many people give credit for the humanization of the world to the emergence of the Master Jesus and other great prophets. They're limiting you once again. Jesus and the great prophets aren't the only folks that was around on this planet. They were in one part of the planet. This power that we call God is unlimited. I don't care if you live to be 1,000,000 years old. You're not going to find the end of it. How do I know? Because look at your families. No 2 people are alike. I don't care if you got 500 people in the family or 5 people in the family. No 2 people are alike. And that goes on into infinity, even if you have twins. But we often forget that these awesome personalities came through the womb of powerful women, women who were respected and treated in a manner that enabled them to create pure internal atmosphere that facilitated the conception and birth of spiritual giants. What are they saying? Your peace, your joy, or our peace, our joy, us who call ourselves the womb of man or the word woman, determines the outcome, as Hawa was so wonderfully presented it earlier, of that which we are creating in our wombs, which will either be male or female, either be externally represented by males or internally represented by the female. You know, these people in the West have a problem with accepting the reality of how we are and what we are, of our existence. They fight now in Virginia about whether the bathroom, you're going to provide a bathroom for transgenders. Why should children have to go through this? This is absurd, ridiculous, and insane. The primary challenge of today's women is to form, and I wanted to get to this because of the Elizabeths. The primary challenge of today's women is to form a spiritual collective and create the mental and spiritual atmosphere that will accommodate the vision of a unified planet. The restoration of the quote unquote kingdom of heaven on earth will manifest when the seeds of this utopian ideal are clothed and nurtured by the magnetic substance that only women possess. What did Dr. Ben, I don't know if any of y'all know Dr. Ben, Dr. Ben Yakanan, he was the first person to bring about the connection between melanin people and ancient Kemet. He was the first to show us ancient name of Africa before the Greeks gave it the name Africa. Dr. Ben said, heaven, he said, for those of y'all who don't know where heaven is, heaven ain't out there. Heaven is between a black woman's legs.
Come on now.
That's what he said. I'm just quoting. Look at it. Evelyn said, yeah, amen. And you have to know.
That's why it's so powerful.
That's why it's so powerful.
Why they kill over it and go crazy over it and try to control it. And yep.
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 I got it. I got it.
And when Heather Root did the spin, I thought about us as children. Children, I don't know about where you all were, but we always did the spin. Everybody was spinning.
Yes. Till you
Until
get dizzy, baby.
We got dizzy. We say we got drunk. And then one day I discovered to undizzy, you just turn in the opposite direction a couple times. You'll be instantly not dizzy no more. So you do. We have the power to manifest conditions. But first we have got to recognize the conditioning and move away from it. Why the heck do we have so much ego about negative energy? Well, I'm not like that. I don't eat a lot of pork. What? I don't eat a lot of meat. Excuse me? What are we talking about here? Well, every now and then I might eat a piece of chicken. Did you grow that chicken? Do you know the hormones that have been put in that chicken? Do you understand that hormones live and dwell in the fatty tissue of the people who eat it?
Woo. Yes. Teach.
We are so blessed to be in a time when so much knowledge is out here.
Yes.
And we as women, don't let anybody fool you. If you walking on the earth, you walking on woman. Hear me what
there
I
you
said?
go. Yes. If you're
Without
walking
the
on
earth,
earth, you're walking on woman.
That's right. There is no man in the world who got seed, the spirit force of God, and can do him any good if he don't got no earth to plant it in.
Amen.
And you have to have a good attitude. I know a sister with 5 children, and I know what she and her husband were dealing with every one of them, because they all reflect the energy of that cycle that they were in. The woman in the book of Revelations in the Bible symbolizes the victorious soul. The soul, listen now, the soul that has total command. Keep that in your psyche. Total command of the 12 astrological energies, and thereby exercises dominion over the ever-changing responses influenced by the different phases of the moon. You're not a victim. You are in control. You want to get out there during the full moon and absorb that energy. You want to get out there during the new moon. Go within during the new moon to write, draw, paint, think, meditate, whatever it is you want to do. You follow the cycles of the moon intentionally and watch what happens to you. We're the most powerful thing on the planet. God didn't make no mistake. God made itself into male and into female. God made itself. If anybody's confused about that, their confusion did not come from nature. Their confusion did not come from God. Their confusion came from the minds of men, selfish people, frightened people, scared people. Right now I can't think of all the words, but that's where that came, unbalanced people. People who have been shut down and pushed back by other people. People who were told they were less than more than. Raise your children.
That just hate themselves.
Yes, because
they look at others because they hate their own self.
But there's a reason why, and we want to know that we can say things like hate yourself, love yourself. What we want to do is say what is the result of all of that stuff, or what is the benefit. When I was growing up, my uncle I had a big head. They told me I didn't know I had a big head. You grow up, you got what you got. You don't know what you got until somebody tells you. And my uncle used to say, you got a watermelon head. Why you talk like a man? Why your voice so deep? If I had known then what I know now, I said, why don't you ask God? I don't know.
Oh, I got something for him.
He dead now. God had something for him too.
He gonna hear this. He gonna hear it. He gonna hear it. Let me hold on 1 minute. Let me play something. This is important.
My goddamn business. They hiring too. You want me to get you an application?
Wait,
Somebody just came up to me and asked me what I do for a living. I said, mind my goddamn business. They hiring too. You want me to get you an application? Somebody just came up to me and asked me what I do for a living. I said,
That's it. Can I get you an application? Because I'm minding my damn business. Sister, that's a good one.
That's good.
I was like, man, boy, because I know where where Mama Neb lives, there's this one little old clear person lady, and she would ask me, who are you coming to see? Well, she didn't address me, so she wasn't talking to me, so I just kept on doing what I was doing. But she didn't need no voice, but I love that. I said, minding, what do you say, minding my business. They taking applications, and do you want one?
Yeah, that was awesome. I like that.
Ooh, I was like, don't give me no bullets, because I like that one. I like that one right there. My business. And you want an application? They taking application. Okay.
Words are powerful. That's what you just did. You just threw some powerful words at us. I like that. Yeah, would I mind my own business?
Type that in the chat.
They're hiring. They're
taking
hiring.
applications. Do you want one?
On application.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, these Elizabeth women are something else, I tell you. The advantage of both sexes, they call it sexes. I wonder what they call it in the ancient days. The advantage of both divine beings will derive from acknowledging the biological superiority of women, or the growth and development of women will no longer be hindered by the false belief that women are by nature members of the weaker sex. First of all, I take issue with the statement because there's no biological superiority. A woman is a woman and a man is a man. And it's like you got a scale. You got a scale, right? You got two pans. Is one pan more superior than the other pan?
No.
They both have the same function and purpose to weigh whatever's put on it, so we will know what has to be taken off or what has to be put on. You're so pretty, Howard.
I love you. I love you. You just, when she starts, it's like I humble because it's like, oh my goodness. I just love her voice too. Yeah,
oh, really?
Where's that?
Got the voice of a speaker. That's why her voice is like it is. The voice of a speaker.
I'm like, leave her head alone. It is filled with wisdom and goodies and stuff.
Well, watermelon is one of the best fruits on earth.
There you go.
Look, you know about them seeds? You know about them seeds?
Them seeds.
Ooh, they dangerous.
Yeah, can I just throw this in here?
Throw it in there.
Mama Awa, I'm gonna tell you, I see you on Facebook and you are gorgeous. You are simply gorgeous.
Not bad for an old lady, huh? I ain't old though. I take that back.
What'd you say?
At first I said not bad for an old lady, and I said, oops, I take that back because I ain't old.
No, not at all. I'm gonna tell you, and then I'm seeing you doing your different, poses and stuff like that. And I am so grateful that you're a part of Elizabeth.
I'm just sharing life, and the better way to share it than my own experience. What you see is what you get.
And Mama Ayaba must have a commanding voice because she has commanding information to give.
Yes, to Hootie.
Speaks, it has to captivate people.
Yes.
And feel comfortable, like captivating yet nurturing, where a person is not offended because she's going to be straight.
She's going to be for real.
It takes that, when God puts us together, it has what's needed for those who needs it.
It's just certain people in your life that really touch you. You just don't understand. Out of everybody, this is my life full of people. This woman touched me. You know, she is my sunshine. No kidding. It's just when I'm in her presence, I feel like I can go on. I can carry on because she'll get on you and let you know who you are.
Yeah, and that, you know, that picture that when you have the picture where she pulls the picture up and she walks away and then she's looking right at you. You know, she's looking right at you. She's smiling, but she's like, you know, yeah. So I love both of you. I love everyone.
I say, Queen
And what you
Aduni,
bring
I
to the
appreciate
table.
you.
Yeah.
Look, Mama Ayaba is boldly, she's gently blunt. I like that. She's gently blunt. I like that. I need somebody that can handle me. You real gentle with the transfer. And Deetra too. Deetra know how to segue in, right? You go like this, you're like, but it was so nice. It's just like when I cut in front of people and I wave to tell them thank you, they be cussing me up. They be like, oh, she said thank you. They forget they mad.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so nice. You know, I be waving like crazy. You know, it's all look. That's because we have the power of the divine feminine. You understand?
That's right.
We do.
That's right.
We do. Yes, we do.
Queen,
We all do.
Queen Bay, Queen Bay, she is the Harriet to the truth.
Yeah.
She is. She's that sojourner to the truth.
Yeah, you know, when she tell Mama, when you share the story of being washed in the blood, right?
Yeah.
And you said that the animal that the was it the sheep?
Yeah.
Yeah. When they come up, or the goat, was it a goat?
It was a sheep. It was a sheep.
And then so Mama's like that, waiting on you to just calm down enough that when I cut your neck and we just come and just after we done in our spirit, just
surrender and
then we
gave
just
up.
say, you know what? This is inevitable that she's gonna get it. And we just come and lay our head.
I know.
Relax.
Y'all don't stop.
Cut it gently.
Me.
And then she's gonna take, because you surrendered. Now she's gonna take and she's gonna sew you back up. Put in whatever jewels you need.
Whatever you need, baby.
And sew you back up.
And sew you back up with the newness.
Yes. Y'all are wonderful.
Yes.
So let me say this, that every
story.
one of you sisters on here are like that in your own way. So I just appreciate it. Everybody has their own way of doing that same thing. And I really appreciate you. Yeah.
We appreciate you too.
We appreciate the glue.
Thank you.
And we need to have schools like this.
Yes.
That's what I mean. Like schools like this.
Shoot, forget that other stuff. They bullshucking around.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing too, is that being able to share all of this with not just among ourselves and maybe whoever is coming on from YouTube. This is something that needs to be, like what Aduni said earlier, travel with. I mean, I've seen those programs. I've never been to them, but those ones where the sisters travel around the country, I forget what they call it, but they've had those programs before COVID. Yeah. Where Black women go and they'll have the blood pressure checkup person, somebody be there to give a massage, somebody can be there teaching about makeup, all those different things. But nobody teaching what the Elizabeths are teaching. Elizabeth's got it 199%. And I mean that with everybody whose programs I have been able to attend. It's been phenomenal. And where is Nawili? And Nawili is a classic example of ageless wisdom.
Oh yes.
You know,
we among some great folks in here. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, you too, Missy. You too, little girl.
I'm reflecting. I'm a reflection, honey. I'm a reflection.
Everybody in here is pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah, and then little Miss Deetra. Oh, okay, Deetra. And then she come in there and just be
slapping.
Gently. And then she'll thank you for letting me slap you.
Yep. She gentle.
Now that's funny.
She
That's
said,
funny.
thank you, Mama Het. And that just takes us, you just like, yep, okay, time to get back to focus. I love how she does that. She's so gentle with it. She's so gentle. Thank you. I was telling my husband about that yesterday because he talks to, he's like, you know what? Some people can't tell you what to do, but some people, they know how to.
Get in there. Yes.
Look, they do this and you just go right with it. You're like, okay. I need people that can handle me because I think I'm tough.
And that's
okay. It takes all of us.
That's Queen Bey. That's Queen Bey, because I'm telling you, this bull here be bucking, resisting, and she would like, I allow her to break me down because normally I'd be like, but oh no, it's just I'm a pile of chocolate milk when she get finished.
Right. Everybody, I guess we've been enough. When you bossy enough, when you've bossed enough, and then you meet somebody that's gentle with that, they come in there suddenly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like, don't have to raise your voice. And sometimes when people help adjust you, so if you will, you go, no, she didn't.
Yeah.
You go, no, she didn't. But I don't feel like that in here when I get adjusted. I'm like, okay. It's like you take a breath instead of going, well, now wait a minute. What? I don't do that here.
And you know what? As y'all speaking, the sun is just shining more and more and more. And it's almost like validation that we're in the right place, doing the right thing. I say.
Mm-hmm. I'm pregnant. I'm just pregnant.
It's the God. It's the God in us.
Yeah. How pregnant are you? How pregnant?
Come on, Juanita. I hear you, Juanita. I hear you, sister. I hear you.
There's Juanita. And Evelyn too. Evelyn is Evelyn is like a witness. Evelyn is a witness.
Yes.
Her face tells you everything.
Yes.
Right?
Look, and Evelyn gonna make it out. Evelyn gonna turn it into something. She gonna make it into something.
That's right. She'll take the scraps, and next thing you know, she got a divine creation.
Yes. Lottie in the house. Lottie, you here?
Well, you can't be mad at someone speaking the truth.
Yeah.
That's right.
When it's gonna speak the truth into my soul, I'm not gonna be offended.
There you go. And you know what? It's such a nice balance and a nice mix. And it's like no ego, because I take my lessons and blessings from the young Lolly. Just her essence. I take my lessons and blessings from head to the root. Each one, Evelyn. Oh my goodness, each one of you, Queen of Dooney, and this feeds you to make you grow, and you become more powerful. Going back to what we're talking about, the woman Queen got it. She's given us the medication, what is needed. I'm telling you, I look at it like, forget a pill. This is the pill.
My dad told me a long time ago, because I lived in a family where, that's right, it's the God in us. Absolutely, Juanita.
Yes.
I lived in a family where you could talk. Nobody told you go off in the corner, shut your mouth. I never heard my mother or my father say that. But my father would say, all right, my name is Myra. He said, all right, Myra, you done talked me into it. You keep on talking, you're going to talk me out of it. That was a nice way to say, shut up, go somewhere. So, the chakras of the spirit have function of informing the self on or its nature and the regulation of the mind. Okay, let's break that down. The chakras of the spirit. First of all, you know that you dwell in this body. Up until this present time, we thought we were the body, but we know better. We're not the body. Deidre, you want to say something?
No. I'm just agreeing with you because you're right. You're absolutely right. We are not the body. We reside in this vehicle, but we're not the body. No.
Yes.
All right, prove it.
Okay. Let me see.
Just give me one example.
Okay. You know, sometimes you have described, or all of you have described me as a certain kind of being. But I'm just an observer of myself. So I don't really, you know, take that on as this person, you know, no.
Let me give you a visual. Let me give you a visual. I got a visual going on.
I do too. Oh my goodness. I see myself sitting in a tree, you know, nobody. I don't have a body. No. But I can see what's going on. So yeah, go with your visual, Mama.
My visual is, you know, those transformers.
Yes.
Talk about the children in those transformers. I am the divine being that sits within that transformer.
Ooh, yes.
And I'm operating that bad boy. You know, the body is not me.
Yes.
You know.
Well, I had an experience where I came out of my body. So
I had that too. Yes.
All right. So that's the example that I give. No one can live your testimonial. That's why it's important that we all give our testimonial, because you don't know what people have been through. I can give you a bunch of testimonials on that thing. That's why I know that this body is the vehicle that it is. It does things also that you didn't cause it to do.
There you go.
At least you don't know that you caused it. You know, when my heart started beating super fast, and I said, wow, what's causing this? You know, and I just calmly went downstairs and told my sister to touch my neck. And she said, I'm calling 911. See, I didn't panic or nothing, because I realized, okay, this is my body. There's something that I got to do about this thing, because I ain't ready to go yet. So I'm just saying that everybody in here has had experiences in life that is your evidence that you are not your body. So you just think about it. When you go into your meditation, think about it. And I'm sure you're going to come up with the answer. What time is it? I don't want to miss the meditation.
9:36.
Okay, let's put a pin in this and do the meditation. Okay. This meditation is for an energy, like I told you all before, those who are not here, from the Assorset Society, for Sekert. Sekert is the third, is it the third? Yes, Sekert is the third faculty on the Tree of Life. It represents destiny. And we're all here because of our destinies. No matter how it got triggered, destiny brought us all together. Or if you were taking it from the Kemetic system, you'd say Sekert brought us together. So I want to share this.
I put it in the chat. I spelled it.
Thank you, darling. Let me finish this little paragraph, this little short paragraph right here. The chakras of the spirit have the function of informing the self, or informing its nature, and the regulation of the mind. The spirit is the storehouse of divine law, which is known as Dharma in the yogic tradition, and Ma'at in the Kemetic ancient Egyptian. These chakras are the Saraswara, the Nirvana, the Guru, the Visagra, and the Ajna. The chakras of the mind have the function of utilizing the regulatory function of the spirit to regulate the psyche. What is all those words? All those words saying that everything that we do is connected to everything that we think, and everything that we feel, and everything we feel is connected to everything that we do and every response. And it doesn't just stay with us. One of the exercises I'm going to suggest you all do this week, I want you to think about a person or people, but think about a person, focus on that person. You can hold your hands out like this and feel the vibrations at your fingertips. You can hold your hand out like that, whichever way you want to do it. I like doing it. And you can bring that person into your force field. Just focus on one person. Think about that person. and help them to one day they'll come to you and say, girl, what was you doing yesterday? Because I sure had you on my mind. And what you gonna say? I had you on my mind too. You see, I want you to realize this. I want you to have the experience of the reality of this magnetic energy that you have inside of you. Yes, ma'am.
You know, we take for granted when you think of when you think of someone, and then next thing you know they call, and it's like, yeah. Oh, I thought about you, but it's deeper than that. That's just what she's describing, just to give an example. It's just when you go into here and use that first eye, you can manifest what you will.
What you will. That's a good phrase. You can manifest what you will. So we got to start small and build up. And then one day you're going to manifest all that money rolling into you. You don't know how it's going to show up, but it's going to show up. Now, I hope you can hear this. If you can't hear it, then it's not going to work. So everybody sit up straight. Sit back in your chair. Can you hear this?
No.
Cannot hear it. So it might not work. Where's the mic in here anyway?
Should be on your computer. Down at the bottom where the keys are.
Really?
What are you using to
play? Is it something I can pull up?
Is it YouTube? Turn your volume up on that device. She didn't turn her mic
off. Where's that piece? She be playing stuff on her.
Turn the volume up on the device you're using. Is the volume up? And put it next to the speaker on the phone. Where's the little microphone thing on the phone?
That's what I want to know. Oh.
Yeah, put it up to the computer. And turn the volume up, Mama. Did you press play?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Do you hear it?
Oh, yeah, it's loud.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
and I don't have a cord to plug it into.
We should be able to hear it. See if you are you on a computer? See if you're in the upper corner, original sound on or off. Oh shit! Is it online? Can you put it in the chat and we can write it down and I can find it? What's it called?
No, it's one of our classes.
Oh,
I recorded
you know, Baba probably got that on silent for the outsiders.
That's true. That's true. That's probably
they don't want these secrets out there. Well, I don't know. Maybe we might have to wait till we get back together.
But y'all ain't the outside. Y'all are inside. I'm gonna find a way to do it. There's a cord I probably could plug in here and plug it into the computer. I don't know. I can't believe y'all can't hear it.
I think I hear it.
What does
I hear it.
I don't hear it.
Can't hear it.
I don't hear it.
Maybe if all of us turn our mics off, maybe we can hear it better. I don't.
Oh, turn your mics off?
No, she was saying if we turn ours up, maybe we can hear it, but we don't hear it. I don't hear it.
No.
Mine's is up.
Dang. Well, okay. I'm gonna do it another way. Then I'm gonna see if I can send it to Queen Aduna. Maybe next time we can do it. But it's an awesome meditation. I'm so sorry we can't do it. Yep. So let's go back to class.
Okay.
And from our 11 laws, you want me to read sector?
Yeah. And maybe they'll tell them how they can get the book.
When the emotions of man manifest in response to the word of God, they have the power to influence the course of any and all events in the world. That's like once you start learning how to use your powers to manifest with your intentions, then you have the power to influence any step, any way, just the course of your life.
So these are words, but words mean nothing if you don't put them into practice.
There you go.
So does anybody understand what that statement is saying, what it means? If you do, then tell me what you think it means. I am positive energy. Yes, you are. And you're a ball of fire. What does anybody want to try? Say it again, Hawa.
When the emotions of man manifest in the response to the word of God.
All right, what is right there? Stop right there. When man reacts in a positive or responds in a positive way to the word of God, what does that mean? What's the word of God? How do you know when the word of God exists inside of you? What's the word of God?
I think
can I say something?
Anybody and everybody. Hey, Mamacita, ¿cómo está?
My green. In my mind, what that means is because we are made in the image of God, the spirit that dwells in us, we have power. Whether we think negatively or whether we think positively, we have power. And so when our thoughts are in line with love, which is God, then there is nothing that could stop us. That's the way that I see it.
I see it like you see it, sister.
See it like you see it. Yeah.
That's why stars come out at night, so we don't be in darkness.
Yeah, for me, what I got from that is that we can actually be in a state of freedom or conviction. You know, when we hear the word of God, you know, we can become more free because we connect with what is being said and we get inspiration. Or we can sometimes we can get convicted because we have been living against the word of God, so we get convicted. So we can have a choice to change or be different if we want. So yeah, that's what I get.
And which chakra more likely will affect the choice that you make about that? Which chakra that we have covered so far? And we have not, we got to end up with the heart chakra before it's over with, Hawa.
Let's see.
When the emotions of man.
Would that be solar? The solar plexus? Or the heart? Definitely the heart.
Well, don't let me trick you. You see how I phrased the question? I said which.
Oh.
Which?
Does it have to be which?
Sound like all of them, don't it?
Sound like it to me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking sacral too.
Well, yes, the second, but then you keep going. The emotion affects the what? The heart. That's included.
Yeah.
To manifest anything, it got to come from the foundation, the root.
That's
I was gonna say it. Go right, rise right on there. Go right on up. We go right on
right on up.
Yeah.
To who? Right. To where?
Yeah. Well, see, we can just focus on. We can just focus on just this paragraph here. When the emotions of man manifest in the response to the word of God, they have the power to. Who's they?
Are they talking to emotions? Man about man or
the emotions?
They is you. They have the power to influence the course of any and all events in the world. You, let's change that. You have the power to influence the course of any and all events in the world through your what? Your manifestation of what?
Obedience. Obedience.
Of the highest. Go ahead, Juanita. What you got to say?
Obedience. When we obey God, everything in creation obeys us.
She said us. Yes. Yeah. The thing is, this God that we have here, where does he manifest?
inside of us.
manifests, and he waits for us to what? Like, who's the driver? We're gonna have to go back to this body. We are the divine one that operate that body, that operate that car. We sits in that car, like I told you, that what I see is a transformer sitting there operating. We have the power to influence the course of anything in our world and any events and all events in our life.
Let me ask Queen Aduni, pull up the Anahata heart chakra, the one with the blue lines in it, pointing to the different connections or intersections.
The green chakra.
The green is heart?
Yep.
Go down even further. We're gonna come back to this one. This one. This one. If you can make it any bigger, great. But the upward, look at the triangle. You see that? Someone asked what about about the 4 petals. This one, if I'm not mistaken, has the
12
petals. 12 petals. But the 12 petals are 2 what? 2 sixes.
Yep. 2 6.
2 6s. And the 2 6s, they have drawn it in such a way that one triangle overlaps the other triangle, which connects to the what was it? The Manipura chakra. The one that has the 6 petals. I think it's the sacral chakra.
Sacral is 6, yes.
So if that's the case, then let's see what this says. Upward pointing triangle, the transmission of positive energy. 12 petal lotus represents the 12 divine qualities of the heart. And that y'all are saying, but go look it up, see what they are, and bring it back next Wednesday. The downward pointing triangle is the transmission of negative energy. Yam or Yam, but Yam mantra, this mantra aids in opening the heart to what? Empathy, love, and compassion. What is empathy? We hear the word sympathy, but what is empathy? Anybody want to jump in the double Dutch? What is empathy?
That's when we can feel what somebody else is feeling. We can feel their pain or feel their joy.
You can step into somebody else's shoes, right?
All right, sisters. What is Shakona symbol? Down here at the bottom, the little thing that looks like a U. The union of male and female. The intersection of matter and spirit. To say that we're in the act of joining with the male, that's the intersection of matter and spirit. That's what they say. The man brings to the matter, which is
and we the spirit. That's right.
No. He got the spiritual energy because he plants that seed. The life force is in that seed. Just like the seed that you plant in the ground. The life force is in that seed. If it be told, we both have the spirit.
Amen.
But without the life force in that seed, if the woman don't have the life force within her to match that seed, to join with that seed, it ain't happening.
Okay,
it ain't happening. Yeah, you got it? So
that's like a plant. That's like a plant.
Yeah,
what's
exactly.
That little orb? The orb that says the transmission of positive energy, that's for the upward pointing triangle. But what's the orb in there? I think you just said it, but I missed. What did you say that orb? Inside the top. Let me talk. I'm talking to myself.
That is, I'm not sure exactly because they don't point out what that is. I can venture some logical simulation about it.
Is that what most of the symbols have on top of them? Is that the little diamond thingamajig? Because all of them have that symbol on top, that little diamond.
That little diamond could be, I would venture to say that little diamond represents Om, or the life force itself.
Yeah,
you know,
it moves. It's moving, but it is on every one, above every symbol.
Above, okay. Well, let's work with that. Let's work it out and find out what that is. We don't have to guess, but more than likely when we do guess, we are not guessing. We're asking God, and the Creator is putting that information
so
in
that's
there.
homework for next week.
Homework. What is that? What is that little round ball right there? I think it symbolizes the life force or Om, but we'll see.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Now, thank you, Aduna. I want to just now go over to the heart chakra symbol.
Anahata, the green.
The Anahata. Aduni Booney. The other one. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Now, everybody put your thumb in the middle of your hand and put your hand over your right hand and put your right hand over your heart.
Wait, say that again.
No.
Thumb over your right hand.
You take your right thumb and put it in the middle of your right hand.
Your left hand.
Like that.
Your right hand.
Oh, like that.
Exactly, like Deetra. Now you close your fingers and put it over your heart. Take your left hand, put your thumb in the middle of your left hand. That's right. Now close your fingers. Close your fingers. And that's right. When you do that, you're pulling down the energy, the universal construct of energy, into your left side, into your heart, covered by your right hand, which is your working hand. It protects your heart. Your thoughts have to move in the direction of protecting your fourth chakra, your heart. Your thoughts. Think about something that bothered you. Think about something that made you angry. Think about something that hurt your feelings. Right now, think about it. What happens to your heart? Now everybody smile. What happened to your heart?
Lighter.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, I felt lighter.
Always do these little exercises so you can experience the life force that's in your heart. See the connection between your mind and your heart. A friend of mine who's an Aries, born during the Aries cycle, she said Leos pump the blood to the mind, so Aries ain't got nothing going on if they ain't got no Leo around them to pump the blood up to their heart, to their mind from their heart. Because Leo represents the heart and Aries is the mind. That's just a little something.
No, I just saw Queen Aduni hand up. I just wanted.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just said I saw Queen Aduni hand up.
I was still doing the thing, the exercise. She hadn't released us yet, and I looked at everybody else.
So it's putting the left over the heart and the right over the hand. The right hand.
The right over the. Wait a minute.
Yeah, the right hand over the heart.
The right hand over the heart.
And the left hand, there you go, Aduna. And the left hand up.
Okay.
Pulling down the energy.
You couldn't see my hand down here. That's why you thought I wanted.
There you go. There. That's it. And when you want to do something like think something positive, you're gonna be humming or go. You can feel it all in your fingertips, all in your heart. And everybody should think of some kind of chant or flow of energy. That's what singing is. That's what music is. It's an audible flow of energy. And like they say in school, and what is music? And everybody said back, an audible flow of energy. I don't hear y'all. Let me hear that.
What? Audible flow
of energy.
Yes. Location, center of the chest. Basic issues: love, acceptance, compassion. Color green. Mantra: Yum. Ooh, I like the harmony. Ooh, that's nice. Now I'm gonna tell a silly joke. Everybody eat more yams. If balance,
that's the truth.
If balance, you feel loving, you feel empathetic, open-hearted, serenity, emotionally balanced. What somebody said that a few minutes ago. Trustfulness, tolerance. I don't particularly like the word tolerance. I know what they're trying to say. The word should really be acceptance. Tolerant means you putting up with something. Where it
Mm-hmm.
should be acceptance.
It's lighter too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
I heard
All
that.
praise be to the Most High. Y'all think I'm smart, but I don't know nothing. That just came in my head. So I give thanks for the power that resides in me and that's coming towards me through my ancestors, through whatever angels is guarding my life. And I give thanks for all of you because I never know what to say about myself. So y'all write all that stuff down and send it to me. If unbalanced, you feel loneliness, demanding, critical, jealous, cold-hearted, narcissistic, heart and lung problems, asthma, allergies, they don't have it down here, but bronchitis, and eventually pneumonia. All these things is based on these thoughts that we bring to our chakra centers.
And you see the area that is affecting? Heart, lung, all that sit right there with the heart chakra.
The anahata chakra.
Yeah,
yes.
It's affecting that heart. It's affecting the heart. Being a narcissist, it's affecting the heart. Asthma, it's affecting not only the lungs, but the heart.
And you see what that symbol, how many points on, not only one on the outside, how many points on the symbol on the inside?
6. Yep. So it's 12 out here.
Is it 12?
Yes.
Yeah, 12 petals.
Right, 12. So
5, 6. Mm-hmm.
12. So there's a double, the doubling of the 6. That's the male and the female. The 3 points at the top and the 3 points at the bottom. I would presume that the 3 points at the top is the female and the 3 points at the bottom is the male. Primarily because the male has a penis and it hangs low. It's like the bottom of this.
That's like, it's too big, but that's like the ankh.
The ankh, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Female. Male.
Yeah. And them 2 things on the side represent the ovaries, someone taught me years ago. We're phenomenal. Sister wrote the poem, Phenomenal Women, Phenomenal Beings. The divinity that we represent. Please, sisters, begin to integrate these thoughts into your being and watch all kinds of wonderful things happen to you. Because each of us have our mission on this planet. You know? And whatever your mission is, as you become more and more enhanced in your knowledge of how you function, of how this body functions, the sooner and the more solid your vision is going to manifest. Yeah, we don't need to worry about it. It's gonna happen. Like some things don't happen until you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know, I learned that from my own life. It's like one night I was in my house. I didn't feel like crocheting, but something kept telling me, my spirit kept telling me crochet. And I was like, I don't feel like crocheting. And it's like a voice in me said, if you don't give me what I want, I'm not giving you what you want. So I said, okay, I crochet.
Listen.
Same thing with singing, all of it. If I didn't do the one step, I wasn't permitted to do the next step. So that's what we gotta take one step at a time to reach what we gotta reach internally, and the external stuff will manifest. Okay, anything else? I'm so sorry about the meditation.
It wasn't meant to be. We get it when we get it.
I wanted to share that when I find that if I have time to be angry or upset or mad, that I'm not being grateful and I'm not creating.
That's right.
Are grateful and create. You don't have time for sadness and madness. That means it's time to look inside and stop looking at what other people not doing or doing. You need to look at you, mama head. Now, Mama, yeah, you need to look at you. Because game
right.
recognized game. I didn't understand that until I got older. That if you can identify something, oh, look at that, look what they do. That's because you either did it, doing it, or gonna do it. Okay.
Right.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
As a Rasta man said, true
Before you
word
wreck
that.
yourself.
True that. True that.
True
Check
that.
yourself before you wreck yourself.
Ah,
I love you all. I appreciate you allowing me to come into your space for this time. And I pray and hope that I brought something, and Hawa and I both together have brought something that will expand your consciousness and allow you to live life more peacefully and more abundantly. That's what we're here for. To let the world see what woman really is. And if the world don't see it, it's because they don't want to see it. As the Bible says, let your eyes see and let your ears hear. Everybody think they talking about somebody else's eyes. We're talking about the one that's reading.
Yes.
And not just these two ornaments right here. Here.
Minding my business.
Yeah. Hey,
you want
Okay, thank you all so much. I'm gonna sign out now.
All right, peace and love to all.
Peace and love.
Who are the poetic twins? Who are the poetic twins?
Oh, look at there. What's coming
Who are
up?
the poetic twins?
Yeah.
Friday, August the 19th.
Friday. Oh, yes.
To 10 a.m. All right. The poetic twins. Watch out.
Ah.
Yeah.
We'll be here.
So now, Wheelie, is she still here? I don't think she's here to talk about tomorrow. Is she here? She's not here. Okay, so I don't know if they have a special guest, but Friday we have our own star and her twin that are going to come. As a matter of fact, we have rehearsal this evening, so they putting some stuff together. So definitely be here by 9 o'clock. That's when they're going to do their show, and yeah. So it's all good. Just thank you for all the guests that you sisters have been bringing forth, because they have been amazing, and I have spoken with quite a few of them. Yeah. God is good all the time and anytime. It's been a wonderful session today. I'm gonna have to play everything again, Mama Awa, so I can remember all the homework. We would get somewhere.
Everything is a homework.
That's homework. That's your homework. That's your homework.
I know. Gotta get you to do your homework. Yeah, life is homework.
It is. It is. So thank you. Have a wonderful day. Anyone have any last things to say? Otherwise, we are out of here and moving on with our beautiful, awesome day. Manifest.
I love y'all.
Love you all. Love you all.
Love you. Manifest.
Thank you.
Arms up, arms up, arms up, arms up.
Here we go. And hug the world, because they need some love.
Lord knows.
That's right. That's right.
At the pool, I love you.
Stay pregnant. Stay pregnant.
When one come out, get ready for the next one.
That's right. Birth a lot of
for the next one. All right. Peace out.
Peace.